Hi, this is Eric Martin with Board Game Geek. I'm here with Frank Duyben from Queen Games, looking at Franchise by Christopher Conrad, which is a new edition of an older game of his.
Yes, it is. It is in America. It was the Medieval Merchant, I'm guessing. In Germany, it was Pfeffersäcke. Older game, but we basically did a 2.0 version now.
Okay.
Yeah, and let's just dive in.
Look and see.
Okay, what we have here, like the name implies, we are owner of a franchise. There are different franchises like car dealership or burger joint or whatever you have, hotels. And the idea is that at the start of the game, we only have one store or one shop in one of the little cities on the board.
Okay.
Our goal is then to just conquer America and try to build as many franchises as possible to get the most points. The game itself, how it's played is very easy. The idea is you having those actions. At first, on your turn, you're going to calculate your income. The income is calculated. You look basically, if I'm a red player, you look at every city that you have a store in, and then you look at the biggest number that's still free, that has not been placed with a store, and then you count them up. So in this case, it would be
because this would be here actually? Or?
No, this would be here.
It would be there. So
yeah. So this city will give you 4 points, but there's 2 stores already there, so there's only 2 empty spaces. So you count the 2 here. There we would count the 2, the 1, so 5, plus 3, 8, 9, 10. So at some point you get a number once you calculate all the numbers on the... And then you have a chart, an income chart, that is depending on the number of players, it changes. Okay. You have the number, and then you look for what... Let's say I've got 11 points, so I would get $4. Okay. If I reached 14, I would have gotten $5 and so on. So with the dollars you have, so you get it from the bank, with the dollars you get now and whatever you have left from other turns, you now try to basically do the rest of your turn. First one is expanding. So you take your pawn and you can choose any city that you are actually in and try to go, let's say we go from Phoenix, we're going to go to Chicago. So I can use any of the interconnections to go the place where I'm not. So once I'm there, I basically build another store there. But I have to pay the fee that costs that the connection demands. So basically this is the price scale. So if I'm going to go short distances, most of the time I pay $0. If I pay now, I went the long way, I have to pay $8 to actually go there. Okay. Once I've done this, I check for every city where I'm in. Either I'm going to pay $1 to expand and take another store there, or I don't pay the dollar and it stays as it is. Right. Of course, if I put another store there, I decrease my income. But on the other hand, I gain the majority because I'm trying to get the majority in each of those cities. So, let's, for example, I expand here. So 5 points are available. With 3, I've got the majority. And then I would score the city. The city would then give me 5 points. This tile would go off the board. And if I'm the winner, I only leave one house behind or one store behind. If somebody else was still on there, he would leave all the stores behind. Okay. Once I've done this, the map is basically sectioned off in different regions. So if in one region there's no city tile left, so all of them have been scored, and all of these little towns, there are stores opened, you have a region scoring. The region scoring, whoever has the most stores left would get the higher number points in the second, and whoever still has at least one store in him gets the third point. And this one ties in to the game end. So meaning once we have the region scored, you put it in this region track. Once we reach it over here in the red zone, the game ends immediately. So that's normal for this game that in the end, like 3 to 4 regions will be scored in the same turn. So the idea is that you want to have as much income as you can throughout the game, but at some point you have to switch and actually try to get the majority to score the points before the game ends and you lose out on many points that you could have gotten. And this is basically franchise.
Okay. That seems very streamlined. I mean, the map is wildly busy, and yet seems very functional with the different colors, the different style lines, and the game itself seems very streamlined. Just with
I hope it is.
You're trying to do.
Yes.
All right. Thank you very much, Frank.
Thank you.